guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Trinette B. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I posted my last video, but as you guys know, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I was definitely in need of a mental health break. So I hope you guys have been taking care of yourselves, staying safe, and really taking that time that you need in order to stay sane in our current environment, okay? First and foremost, I just want to really send my love and condolences to the Aubrey family, the Taylor family, and the Floyd family, and really just all of the world who's being impacted by this on a very deep, heavy level right now. I know it's a lot to take in. And I just want to kind of start off by talking about the support and the unity that I've been seeing across the board, whether you're Black, white, Hispanic, whatever it might be. And I just want to extend a thank you to all of those out there that may not be able to say it to you directly, but I think that's really what keeps me going, to live in a world where these deaths become normalized, or this treatment over time has become normalized, and a lot of us almost become numb to what's going on in the world. And now I think we're tired. It takes a toll. It really does. And we get to a point where we don't want to take it anymore. We don't want to have to become numb and turn off our phones and just get up and go to work the next day like nothing ever happened, right? Or have to continue having these talks with our Black sons so that they can stay alive just in case they encounter the police. I'm noticing that history is repeating itself. But each and every time we have this type of breakthrough or revolution, we do take a couple steps forward. Like, I would be completely naive and oblivious to say I'm a Black woman in corporate America in an executive position to think that wouldn't be happening for 2 generations back for me. I couldn't ignore it. Do I think we have a very long way to go? Yes. 495 years of slavery and not even 100 years of this equality movement. We're nowhere near where we need to be. To me, when I sit back and I think about our history and the abolishment of slavery, and then the new constitution that they built to keep us mentally enslaved, to keep our people behind bars, still physically owned by the government, and then the slow genocide of our communities, placing drugs and weapons there, placing fast food restaurants and liquor stores in a specific area, or even the hardship of just trying to get an education as a Black woman, as a Black man, so that we can make it, something of ourselves in America. It's too much to unravel. There's really just too many different levels to unwrap. But I think us pinpointing police reform, defunding the police, and really demanding justice and change within our communities is going to be the first step to us at least living longer. And that's all we could ask for at this point. I'll take my 40 acres and my mule, but still, and my $100. Don't play with me. But I can say I was deeply affected by everything that was going on, especially when the George Floyd situation happened, just because on top of COVID, I've been quarantining, staying away from my brothers and sisters, my mom, and at a time where I just really wanted to be immersed in my family's love and really be loving on them and showing them, how much they mean to me. I'm at home quarantining. Not saying that I don't love my husband or my kids, they're my world, but I see them every single day. So I did take that kind of hard, and I don't know, y'all. I was in a tough spot. I felt like I just had to act like I was okay when I wasn't. I was having a conversation with someone the other day who is actually white, and they're amazing. I love this person, but it really put things in perspective to me with everything that's going on right now and that's been going on. He stated like, hey, I just wish things would go back to normal, back to the way they were before all of this started happening. And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, when has anything ever been normal for African Americans in this country? And that wasn't his exact words, guys. I'm paraphrasing. But when I heard that, to me, in my mind, I'm thinking, when were things ever normal for African Americans in this country? From slavery to not having any boots to strap on, no land, no money. We try to build up a black community in Tulsa, and it's bombed and we're murdered again. The civil rights movement, segregation, fighting to sit down in the same restaurant with you without being threatened of being killed. Just so many different things. And I think that it hits home for me just because I've experienced my fair share of prejudice in the first grade. A group of white kids called me darky, called me the N-word, until I got fed up. And I said some things I probably shouldn't have said in the first grade, but that's exactly what happens when you keep poking the bear, when you keep not having respect for one another, when you don't have any understanding for other situations, when you want to judge based on a skin color. Because to me, there's only one race, and that's the human race. And, my brother-in-law is white. I have a sister-in-law who's within the Latina community. My best friends are Hispanic. And I don't see color when I'm with them. I love them so much. And it's just so crazy that we had to be born into this. But the fight will continue. The only advice that I could give people out there is use your voice however you can. If you're not out there on the front lines, that's okay. There's ways to call in and demand for these changes. Use your voice. Get out there, do your research on who you're voting for. It's not always about what they're saying they're going to do, what type of changes they're going to make, but what's the plan? What is your action plan to see these black policies, or see things change, or not just see things change, but make things change? Because I'm tired of just hearing, well, I plan to do this and we are going to explore this and I promise this, because it's false hope. At the end of the day, as a community, we need to stick together. We're stronger together. Continue to use our voices in whichever way. I find it funny that we have our Malcolm X's and our Martin Luther Kings, but to me, and this is strictly my opinion, you guys, I'm living my truth and I'm living my journey. We all each have to do that differently, and our story is going to be different. But to me, you need a little bit of both, because we don't get anywhere when we're peaceful. And on the flip side of that, we're burning down the communities we have to live in, but we don't own any of those buildings, right? So I think we're slowly moving in the right direction. I would definitely say, to my son, to my husband, to my brothers, to my dad, to my extended family of brothers that I met through my husband, we love you. You are strong. You are important. You are leaving a mark on this world. We need you. So just continue to build each other up and really love on each other, because that's what is most needed at this time. This video was strictly for me to come on and just share my piece. I feel like whatever platform you may have, if that's 40 subscribers or 400, 4,000, 4 million, this is not the time to be silent. We've been silent long enough, and that's why things are the way they are now. That's why no change have been made effectively until these type of outbursts happen. And like I said, Rodney King, same thing, a few steps forward, and now here we are. George Floyd, Tamir Rice, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, the list goes on, Sandra Bland, Michael Brown. I'm tired. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. I want to create a legacy and be great for my kids and pass it on. It may not be their lifetime or their generation that they see the equality and respect and integrity that they deserve, but as long as we keep fighting the good fight, I have no doubt that we will get there. It might be 400 years away, y'all, I don't know, but I love y'all. You will see me continuing to support my Black small-owned businesses, and I want to really put something special together. I don't know when, what, or how, but just look out on my Instagram, Trinette B. That is my personal Instagram. I'll be posting and reposting Black businesses on my story there. Make sure you follow my business page at Yummy Beauty Co. I will be posting and reposting Black-owned businesses on my story there if I come across them on my business page. But yeah, y'all, that's all that I really have for you today. Love, peace, stay safe. I'm sorry for the glare on my glasses today. act real crazy, but it's all good. I'm shining on you. I'm still shining through all of this. So yeah, y'all, stay safe. Love you.